Arsenal has no problem paying a colossal commission as Edu uses close ties with the agent. Thomas Partey's stance on Arsenal's summer exit revealed. Welcome, Gunners fan. Subscribe now to stay updated with everything about the greatest club in the world. Arsenal and Manchester City faced a hurdle in their pursuit of Bruno Guimaraes, as Newcastle United informed the Brazilian that he won't be sold this summer. According to a report from TBR Football, Newcastle United communicated the decision to Bruno Guimaraes through his agent, stating that the club won't negotiate the departure of the Brazilian midfielder, despite interest from Arsenal and Manchester City. Guimaraes has been one of the club's key signings since arriving in the winter of 2022 from Lyon and has been increasingly impressive since then. He played a crucial role in securing qualification for the Champions League last season, but the Magpies failed to qualify for European football next season. With the club facing financial difficulties, the future of some stars, including Guimaraes, is uncertain, despite attracting much attention with his impressive performances. Arsenal and Manchester City are interested in signing him, but Newcastle United has no intention of selling. Interested clubs would have to trigger his £100 million release clause, which will be active until the end of June. However, the Magpies are confident in keeping the 26-year-old in their team. Bologna forward Joshua Zirkzee remains linked to Arsenal as Mikel Arteta eyes a new number 9 in the summer transfer window. Zirkzee scored 11 goals in 34 Serie A games in 23 and a 24, while Bologna defied all odds to qualify for the Champions League. His good form has caught Arsenal's attention, a Premier League giant interested in signing him this summer. There's also significant interest from other Italian clubs, with Milan and Juventus keen. An additional complication for the Gunners is that Zirkzee's former club, Bayern Munich, has an exclusive release clause of £34 million, while Bologna is expected to ask considerably more. It's unclear how much Bologna will demand, but it could be upwards of £50 million. Money isn't an issue for Arsenal, willing to spend big to secure his signing. According to reports in Italy, Milan is also keen on signing Zirkzee, especially with Olivier Giroud leaving San Siro. However, Arsenal is bolstered by the relationship between their football director, Edu Gaspar, and the player's agent, Kia Joorabchian, which could help them outbid other clubs for the Dutchman's signature. Additionally, Joorabchian is eager to see his client play in the Premier League. The focus is primarily on money in England, with Arsenal having no qualms about paying commissions between 10 and 15 million euros. Milan, on the other hand, may be hesitant to pay this fee, in addition to Bologna's demands and Zirkzee's wages. Interestingly, there are conflicting reports about Zirkzee's release clause, with some stating it's 40 million euros valid for all clubs, while others say only Bayern can pay that amount. Another report from Italy states that Arsenal would like to bring Zirkzee to the club this summer, offering a £5 million per year contract to the young forward, with Edu keen to please his friend Kia. According to recent reports, Thomas Partey has expressed his preference to stay at Arsenal during the upcoming summer transfer window. The Ghanaian midfielder, whose transfer from Atletico Madrid to the London club in 2020 was valued at £45 million, faced a challenging season, starting in only 9 Premier League games largely due to a persistent injury. While Arsenal is considering the possibility of selling him to make room for a new midfielder, with the intention of allowing Declan Rice to take on a more advanced role, Partey has expressed his desire to fulfill the final year of his contract with the club. Surprisingly, there have been no discussions between the player and the club regarding a possible contract extension, and Arsenal seems inclined to let him leave this summer. After missing part of the season due to a groin injury, Partey has been called back to the national team to participate in World Cup qualifiers with Ghana. Additionally, it has been confirmed that he will take on the captain's armband for the upcoming games, demonstrating his importance and leadership within the team. Meanwhile, Arsenal is monitoring various central midfield options, with names like Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle United and Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad on the list of potential targets. Guimaraes, who has shown at Lyon and has a £100 million release clause in his contract with Newcastle, could be an interesting option to strengthen the Gunners' midfield, especially considering that the clause expires at the end of June. What's your opinion as a fan about Thomas Partey's possible stay at Arsenal? Do you think it's a wise decision for the club to let him fulfill the final year of his contract? Or would you prefer to see him being traded to bring in new reinforcements?